Hello, all of my fire babies. So, this is a collective reading for all of my fire signs. That's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is a timeless reading, so just remember no matter when you see this, this could apply. I might mention things that are relevant to the timeline right now because we are all in quarantine, but this still can apply later on. So, just remember to always take things how they apply and let the rest fly. And remember, if anything ever triggers you in a reading and you're like, I don't know why I'm feeling triggered, most of the time, triggered is like an unaligned version of resonance. So if it does trigger you, take the time to meditate after the reading and let those emotions process and come back to it. And you can always email me for a personal reading. All of my information will be below. So I always do my readings like current energy, what we're releasing, and what are we going to experience when we take Spirit's advice and release those things. So the first card that we have is practice deep listening. To me, this hair, this is crown chakra energy. We are definitely collectively in our crown chakra. I just did a video about the crown chakra. It's like when wisdom meets applied knowledge. So it's like an action thing. It's like whether that action is meditation, that action is moving forward. It's being so tuned in and listening to spirit that you know how to move and how to navigate. And I'm feeling like there's a situation that you really want to speak about. You know a lot about the situation, you know a lot about the connection between you and this person, but you might not know what to do about it. So Spirit is saying meditate about it, do some breath work, go within. To me, her hair kind of looks like fire. For my fire signs, it's kind of looking like fire, like electric, electric static almost. But it's like, there's nothing that you can do personally about the situation but go within. So stop stressing yourself out by trying to handle it yourself, because we have the grief card right here. And it says, I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. So some of you guys could have lost a relationship. I'm really feeling like this is kind of more of a relationship reading. I don't plan my readings. I do plan some of my readings, and I will always specify. I will say this is a love reading or this is a career reading. But when I do my general readings for my zodiac signs or my elements, this is specifically for people who, this is just in general. So if this doesn't apply to you, then this is probably not the video for you. But I feel like if it's not a relationship, it's definitely some sort of like deep, deep friendship, okay? So I feel like you guys have been trying to handle the situation, and you might have even spoke up about it or tried to speak up about it, but you might have lost a relationship, or you might feel like your relationship is over between you and this person. And it's like you wanted a new beginning with them, but you're not sure. You don't know how to handle it. Like there's something going on with the relationship that it's almost like there's nothing, you feel like there's nothing you can do about it. Like you tried to maybe make an offer, you tried to like make an apology, or you tried to do something, but it's like nothing's coming of it, and you just feel like you're in this grief state. So Spirit is saying, if you haven't done this already, kind of just surrender and practice meditation, and the answers will come to you. And I feel like a lot of you guys have already done that, because we have the Solitude card. And this is the Hermit card in traditional tarot. The number 9 is about completion. Number 9 is is a number before completion, but it's like it's the last number alone before completion. So to me, 9 is like it takes a lot of work to get to the 9. And this person here, like the traditional right now, like we're all in hermit mode. We're in our houses. We're in solitude. So some of you guys are reading books. Some of you guys are learning how to overcome obstacles and to rely on yourself. To me, like 9 is like self-reliance, independence. But it's like either some of you guys are trying to figure out like, what do I say to them? How do I approach them? Like you're trying to like solve this relationship on your own in isolation, but Source is saying, do it this way. Do it this way by practicing deep listening. You can read all the books and you can add that as you can add that to it, but just make sure that you're not skipping the spiritual steps. So maybe it's a balance between, I got it. It's the balance between going within and having solitude in the practical sense of like, okay, let me spend some time alone. Let me read some books. Let me fill my mind. But then there's also the spiritual aspect of the meditation. So don't disregard that. So some of you guys might be just meditating and some of you guys might not. It's like having a balance. And what you need to release right now is blame. And it's funny because I was shuffling the deck and this card flew out with another card. And I said, oh, let me put it back and let me just let one card come out. And then this card came out again. So some of you guys are feeling really guilty for something that you did. And this says, I accept responsibility for my well-being. Some of you guys might be feeling guilty, but then some of you guys might be blaming your spouse. You might have blamed them for something. You might have made them feel some kind of way about something. And it's causing you grief, though. It's really taking away your power. And it's like, Spirit is saying, release the blame, whether you're blaming someone else or you're blaming yourself, because it's only hurting you and your relationship. Literally, the relationship card came out. And it says, I'm attracted to those people who serve my higher good. So for some of you guys, I feel like there's a need to release a certain person. Because if it's meant for you, it'll come. Or release an argument or release something about this. Surrender. Like, you can't do it all yourself and you're already in a state of grief, so just let it go for a minute. Like, even if you don't let it go forever, because right now I feel like you're in this mode. And this is the Hangman, okay? This is Neptune energy. This is all, you might be dealing with a Pisces, but you could be dealing with a Virgo, Pisces, Gemini, or an earth sign, or Aquarius. But either way, this is like, the Hangman is number 3. And to me, 3 is all about creation, right? But this Hangman, look at him. He can't even breathe. And this is how a lot of us feel right now in the collective, you know? It's like, we're like, what do we do? But throwing a relationship on top of everything that we're going through might have you feeling stuck. So you see how there's like the sun and then there's like day and night? It's like there's this need for balance. There's this need for balance. This might be what you're doing. I feel like this energy is more like avoidance, because the typical Hangman is all about perspective. Like, you need to change your perspective about something. But you see how there's all these like inscriptions around the tree? It's like you don't even know where to start. And because you don't know where to start, you end up in a state of grief. And then it's like, just let it all go. And all that mumbo jumbo will be sorted out and it will be clear. It'll be easy to understand. It'll come to you naturally when you surrender. Because it's definitely over some kind of soulmate connection. This is the 2 of Cups in the traditional tarot. And this is like, you see how they're connected with their crown chakra? It's so beautiful. So I feel like this connection is like a very like divine connection. It's definitely a soulmate connection. But we have soulmates for all types of things. This could be friendship too. So don't limit it just to relationships. But I feel like this connection, because it's a spiritual connection with this crown chakra, and then you have this crown chakra energy here, the best way to fix it is to not blame each other, trying to figure out who's right, not trying to just avoid the situation, because this card to me looks more like avoidance. So it's like, if you want to fix a spiritual connection, you need to be spiritual about it. You need to handle it in a different way. And when you do that, you have the Emperor. So this is the Emperor in traditional tarot, but this one says authority. So you're going to have authority over the situation. It's like you're trying to have authority over it right now by kind of avoiding it. Maybe some of you are closed off and coming off as a little harsh or detached, but Spirit is saying you're going to gain back your personal power and gain stability of the situation if you can really, really do these things. Stop blaming the other person. be more open, and handle it spiritually, and surrender it to the divine. Like, you don't, the answers, okay, whenever you're dealing with an issue, it's very important that you're not forcing answers. It's okay to come up with creative ideas, but then you surrender. And when you surrender, you will receive answers. So this is a big, I feel like this could be the masculine, but you take it however it resonates. But make sure that when you're dealing with the relationship, you go within and you receive answers. And trust me, you will know when you receive an answer. So anyways, when you do this, you become this emperor. And this energy is so beautiful. And it's like, if you're a man, you're going to be feeling like, not a man, I'm so sorry. If you're the masculine, you're going to be feeling like you're on your shit. This could resonate for the women too, but you're just going to be feeling like, I'm the feminine, I'm so sorry, because gender is fluid. You're going to be feeling in control. You're going to be feeling like you have things under control. And some of you guys might be in Aries. But more than that, you're going to be feeling like you're the emperor or emperor status or boss. You're going to be feeling good about yourself and confident because you're going to have balance. And this balance right here, it says, I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. Remember, I was talking about balance right here. It's like right now you're all over the place, and Spirit wants you to center yourself by releasing this toxic energy about your relationship, whether this is a friend, coworker, whatever. But I really feel like for most people, this is going to resonate as some sort of soulmate connection. And so right now, all of this chaos, what you're seeking is balance. So this is the work you have to do to get there. And when you're balanced, you're going to be able to make this offer or this it's like if this is an apology or this is a new start with someone, it's going to be small because there's been a lot of work to get there, but it's going to be very promising. It's going to be something that is like, it has the potential to grow. It has the potential to grow into something loyal and beautiful and fresh and new. And that's what you want. You want a renewed sense of this relationship. And it ends with the Star card. Now, this is the traditional Star card in tarot, but it says hope. And if you look close, there's like a little person in there. And there's all of these little people. It's like, this gives me like heavy starseed energy, but 17 reduces to 8. So this is like changing your karmic cycle. This is wish fulfillment. And this is kind of like, maybe you've been praying about this. And to me, this looks like they're holding their own power. It's like, and it looks like almost like the globe behind them. So it's like, whatever you've been wishing for, I feel like that wish fulfillment is coming, and it's coming clear. And if you're the feminine energy, you could be attracting a new relationship with this person. Or for some people, you're moving on and you're creating a whole new relationship. But either way, it's going to be a wish fulfillment. It's going to be something that you've always wanted. It's like, and I'm also getting this feeling like for love, because there's so many people surrounded in this energy right here, but there's like one standing out. So I feel like it's like the one, attracting the one, or renewing a relationship with the one, wish fulfillment. Let me get some clarifiers for that. Or let me get another card for that. Let's get a card from my fire signs. Oh, 2 came out. We'll take them both. At the bottom of the deck, we have a personal issue reaches resolution. Full moon in Cancer. You could be dealing with the Cancer, but whatever you're going through, whatever is happening in this connection, it's going to reach a resolution. You just have to change the perspective of how you're handling it. So it says, bring love into the situation. I love this. New moon in Aquarius. And it says emotions are running high. So yeah, emotions are running high right now. And when you bring love into the situation and not blame, the situation will improve. So this is the video for my fire signs. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my information is below. Stay blessed, stay safe, and I'll see you guys next time.